Thank you for coming through the For the Three Hoops YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment on the videos. Let's get into it. Ooh, man. Oh, hey. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to For the Three Hoops. My name is Craig Smith. Just thought I would mute my television because I'm talking to y'all. But, nah, man. I wanted to make this video because I wanted to make a little recap as to what I've been doing the past week after the Cowtown tip-off. We saw a whole bunch of good basketball. Let me pull up all my stuff real quick. I put out a whole bunch of content from that, and then just other stuff. I went to the Colony versus Emerson. We'll talk about that. All right. So, first game we saw was Arlington Bowie and Mansfield Timberview. We get right into it with a kid named Jace Cooper, 2025 shooting guard. Really good at getting to the rim. Really good at shooting the ball. Put a lot of pressure on Timberview's defense. Like I told y'all in the video leading up to the Cowtown, I didn't know anything about Bowie. So it was good to see them because now I know this kid. Big time player. He finished with 29. And I believe Bowie won by 1 point or 2 points. 2 or 3 maybe. And then you move on to Mansfield Timberview. We got a player by the name of Caleb Richard. He's a 2026 shooting guard, 6'2". A lot of y'all might know him because he plays with that Drive Nation team that Dakari Spear and Xavier Green, Trent Perry, a lot of 2026 dudes play for that Drive Nation team. He had 15 for Timberview. I think he might have got into some foul trouble in the end, but he shot the three really well. He's super confident. Really high upside. And then another player for Timberview is 2026 Jaden Marshall. He had 23 coming off the bench. His stock is only going to blow up. He plays with Southern Assault. Shout out to Vaughn. He's got a lot of bigs in that program that are going to be really good. And then as we move on, the game that I wish I would have filmed, but I didn't because I plan on watching them down the road. But I wish I would have filmed this game was Richardson versus John Paul, a 2024 point guard Trent Patterson, 5'10", real electric, shot the ball really well, good at setting up the offense. He's going to be a dude that's really depended on this year, along with the next player that I'm going to talk about, Rustin Griffin. You know that last name coming from Richardson because Rylan is his big brother. And Rustin looked very comfortable out there. Ended up scoring, I think he got 31 or 29. I saw 29. I don't know. But it don't matter. He's fully capable of taking the reins as a leader of Richardson this year. He looks a lot better. Looks like he's been working on his game big time. Just in the paint, shooting the outside shot. He's comfortable wherever. He's a hard worker. He's going to be one to watch this year big time. And then John Paul. Can't talk more about this kid, Cameron Marks. Combo guard. He played for Crab 5 this summer, so I saw him a little bit. But before the game, Coach was telling me that I needed to watch this kid. And I had known about him, but man, coming out, he scored 27 points against Richardson. He actually had a big time. He actually had a really good weekend. I think they played in the Alamo City Hoops tournament this weekend. Cam Marks played really well in that. He just stood out, getting to the rim, shooting the ball, 13 for 19 from free throws. Kid played exceptionally well. And then move on. You got Bryson McLaughlin signed with Richmond University. He had 34 in that game against Richardson. Shoots a lot of big time shots. He had some big time dunks too. But I look forward to watching them. I'm going to watch them when they play Parrish. So yeah, I'm going to watch them play Parrish. The Almutter twins that transferred over there from Grapevine. Them two kids are ridiculous. So I'm looking forward to that game versus John Paul. It's going to be a good one. And then as we move on, kid that I really didn't see this summer, but he played really well in the Cowtown last year when I was filming. Malik Archie, a 6'3" combo guard, McKinney High School. He had 31 points. Defended his ass off, made tough shots, getting to the rim easy. I mean, he looked like he was ready to play another game right after the game that they had just won. Malik is a dude. And then we got Plano East versus Allen was the game that I was really looking forward to because I've been following those teams pretty neck and neck this year. Plano East, big man, DJ Hall. A kid that's going to blow up eventually. I don't know why it's taking so long, but he'll end up getting the respect that he deserves. 2025, 6'6" forward. Every time you watch him, something different sticks out to you. And in this game, he had 23 points, but he had 3 different pull-ups. Little 1 dribble, 2 dribble pull-ups that would just make you just do this. Like did he just do that? And that's the stuff that's going to separate him big time. And that's why I have them number 1 in 6A, because if DJ Hall is on the floor around those guards and shooters, John, Narit, Xavier, Isaiah, Ethan, Jordan, Plano East is good. Hard worker, real good rebounder. Again for Plano East, Narit Chatakanovich. Hope I said that right. Chatakanovich. I don't know. 6'2" combo guard, 2024. Narit is a big-time shooter. Can get to the rim, make tough shots. In this game versus Allen, he really did good on backdoor cuts. Knocking down the 3 ball in the fourth quarter. Just came up big for him in the fourth. Allen's got a big 2025. His name is DeAndre Thomas. Is 6'7". A lot of upside. He looks like he's been in the weight room. Very, very big-time player with lots of upside. Again, another kid that plays for Southern Assault. Big-time. Big-time kid. Coaches need to keep an eye on that kid. And then you get into 2024, Eric Walls. Let's correct his height to 6'3". I totally disrespected him. But he's a kid that's been popping off this year. As far as being a big-time shooter, he's athletic as hell, defends full court all game, knocked down some very timely threes, got an and one. Another guy that coaches need to watch, JUCOs, D2s, D3s. This kid could help y'all win. Prestonwood played Keller. Kid named Tyler Murphy, 5'11" point guard. Got to his spots. Shot the 3 really well. He's a really good point guard. Handles the ball real well. He finished with 17 versus Keller. Another kid that could help a team win. Teams that need a point guard, go to Prestonwood and look at Tyler Murphy. And then Keller, a kid that's been killing it since, I'm going to say last year his name popped up. He really popped off this summer. Started making a name for himself. His name is Steven Ramirez. He's a 6'5". I call him a 3-man, but the kid can do everything. Guards, bigs, can bring the ball up as a point guard, can shoot the 3, get inside, and he's athletic as hell, can jump out the gym, rebounds, everything. Steven Ramirez is a do-everything guy. Do whatever to help team win. That's what he is. If you want to see them player videos that I put out on all these guys, make sure you follow my Twitter, at csmithbball. I put out player videos of all these kids, drop all the recaps. This past week, the only game I got to go to was the Colony versus Emerson, a game I've been looking forward to. You're talking about on the Colony side, you got DK Spears, Xavier Green, Bryce Dixon. And then on the Emerson side, you got Jackson Herrera, Noah Hill, Keontae Graybear, and James Sanderson. just a corral of dudes that are going to play big time college basketball. And the first player I'm going to go after is or talk about, not go after. That's weird. First player I want to talk about is Keontae Graybear. He ended with 29 points. Ended up getting injured, going up for a dunk, and player ran into him. He hurt his hand, but he was out the rest of the game. But at the moment he went out, Emerson was looking like they were going to take the game. He was just unstoppable offensively, doing whatever he wanted. He shot the three extremely well. He ended with 29, but I think he could have had 40. I don't have a doubt in my mind that he could have had 40. Coach told me they only ran one play for him. He ended with 29. He was able to get 26 to 27 points doing whatever he wanted. He's a combo guard, athletic. I mean, just another do-it-all guard. The 2026s are crazy in Texas. 2026 bigs, 2026 guards. There's so many of them that are going to play D1 basketball at a high level. But the next kid I want to talk about is Jackson Herrera. He's a 2024 shooting guard. He chipped in 27 against the Colony. He had a big-time third quarter with 11 points. But he just knocked down shot after shot. And then for the Colony, you got 2026 Dakari Spears, shooting guard. And I'm going to say this, if he's able to get 3 or 4 more inches, be as tall as his brother was, Dakari is going to be a problem. He already does whatever he wants and scores at all 3 levels. He's going to be a tough one to guard if he's able to get 3 or 4 more inches out of him. Then you got two kids that really stepped up for the Colony. Jordan Goodman, he's a 2026 guard. And Thor Grissom, he's a 2025 shooting guard. Both of them shot the ball extremely well. Jordan knocked down 3 threes. Thor knocked down 5. I believe Coach said he was 5 for 9. But just one after the other. They were knocking them down. They could not be stopped on the three-pointers. And that's a big reason why the Colony ended up pulling it out in overtime. Because those two right there knocked down shot after shot. That's my recap. What game am I going to next? Oh, next is the Thanksgiving Hoop Fest. I'll be out there on Saturday. Again, I look forward to watching some big-time games. We get that Newman Smith versus Pasadena Memorial Part 2. Robert Miller versus Nicholas Cody, who just committed to UT. Look forward to that. But thank y'all for tuning in. My name is Craig Smith. This is For the 3 Hoops. Signing out. Peace.